Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Usaka. Welcome to the Necked Out Podcast.
What's up, everybody? This is Beast.
We got a nice special guest for everybody,
Yes,
and I'm
we
sorry
do.
I rushed into that intro, but we were just stupid excited.
Yeah, man. It's a privilege to have this person here today, man.
Definitely a close friend of ours, a brother,
Yep, very.
and so we just want to welcome the one and only Jerms.
Hey.
I had to throw my own in there. Yeah,
You had to ruin it, dog. That's what we invested in the soundboard for,
Nah,
dog.
nah, I
Hit
like
it
it.
one more time. Hit it one more.
What's good, dog? How you
guys?
doing?
What's good, everyone?
How
It's
you
my
doing?
first time being on a podcast.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
How you
goes
feeling
it?
right now?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm good, dog. I'm
Yeah?
chilling. I feel like literally right now, the fact that we just turned it on to like
Yeah.
podcast mode.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Uh-huh.
I froze a little bit.
Nah. You good?
We're live and direct, baby.
We're live,
Let's
baby.
get
This
it,
is what it is,
boy.
bro.
This was
Yo,
a down.
So, the reason why I'm excited is because
Talk to me.
we got you here, bro. One, obviously.
Mhm.
But two, just because there's a lot to Jerms that people don't know. There's a lot to you that people haven't seen or heard of. So
Yeah, I feel like you haven't been too, like, on your social media, you post, like, silly shit and whatnot, but I feel like you've never really given a personal side of who you are and, like, you know, background to why you are the way you are and why you do the things that you do. So
Yeah.
I think this is going to be dope. People are going
Yeah.
to get to know Jerms
Mhm.
a lot better.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying, blood?
you
get
definitely
it.
do show it to like the people you know and
My-
like the people you're
My
with,
boys,
your
my
circle.
family,
Yeah,
my
exactly.
circle, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's dope, dog.
It's going to be dope, dog.
Let's get
Can we also...
I hope that you guys listening, this is entertaining. I'm gonna be
we're
myself.
going to make it. And that's why we got you on here. We wouldn't have you on here if you weren't yourself.
I sound good.
So we all got some drinks going on here.
Yes, we
so
do.
you know what I'm saying?
so
Yeah,
if you,
real.
if
I'm
you hear us
sipping on
getting,
some wine.
getting
you know
a little,
what I'm saying?
if you hear us slurring our words, you can probably figure out why.
Yeah, let's do.
All right, guys. So
Sipping on some good wine.
I want to
sir.
get into our first segment. Let's go to
What's
some
going on?
news.
This is the fucking news.
All right, so got a couple of news stories that I want to get into.
Run
So
it. What's good?
in not in India, in Pakistan, there were these two guys.
Yeah.
They're pulling up and they see this delivery guy, and they start robbing this delivery guy.
Mm.
So they're on their bikes, right? They're on their motorcycles, trying to rob this delivery guy. And as they're taking all his shit, the delivery guy starts crying, starts breaking down. And so the two robbers actually start to feel bad, and they give
No
him his
way.
stuff back,
What?
and they hug him, and they even console him like, "Hey, it's all good. Don't worry about
We
it.
ain't
Like,
trying to
just
start
relax."
shit, bro. We were just
Ain't that
joking.
some shit, bro?
That's
That is some
crazy.
shit, dog.
Some terrible robbers, if you ask me, bro.
Where was this at?
In Pakistan.
It was probably, you know what it
It's
is?
nice though.
Yeah,
And,
it
like,
is
It
nice.
is nice.
It was probably their first
Sister.
time.
Rookies, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you it's your first time doing it. As soon as you see them
You
break
caught off
down,
guard,
you,
bro, yeah.
Turns out you're not a shark. You
You're a human, dog.
yeah, you gotta give it back. And they're like, yo, my bad.
You gotta throw it back into the
Yeah.
ocean and be like,
Yeah.
nah, I can't do this.
And what,
dog.
they were taking.
This is
said
food
it's a
delivery. I think it
mailman?
was food delivery
Oh, it was
guy.
food.
Yeah, and I
Oh,
think he was
okay.
probably like some kid, like probably his first job or something,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he's like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get fired."
yeah. That's crazy,
That's
man. Even
just- that's great.
even like people that commit crimes have,
They have hearts.
empathy, They have
Hearts,
hearts.
yeah.
Exactly,
Sure.
exactly. All right, moving on. Next story. So
There's some nice gangsters out there, you know.
obviously we
Some
know
friendly gangsters.
Some
that
friendly gangsters.
Christopher
friendly neighbor.
Columbus is a very polarizing figure because
Okay.
of, you know, the way he's represented in our history books as a quote unquote good person, right?
Mm.
But the reality is that he raped and pillaged a lot of people. He did a lot of fucked up shit, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this place in Ohio called Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been this petition flying around that they should change the name of Columbus, Ohio to, wait for it, Flavortown. Because Guy Fieri is
Hey,
actually from Columbus,
guy.
Ohio.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
And so this petition started going around. They're like, why don't we just name it Flavortown? Because
Yeah.
Guy Fieri,
Yeah.
Is that like
Is
one of his
like-
punchlines? Flavortown?
I think he's just the self-proclaimed
Flavortown.
Yeah.
mayor of Flavortown, right?
Oh, for
Isn't
real?
that?
No way.
I
don't
think
know.
so.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's his
Yeah.
his little title that he gave
I
himself, or
love
that other
him, bro.
people. I've never had his food, but I've heard that it's like fucking, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like some Frankenstein
Yeah, yeah.
shit.
I feel like if you have a name like that, though, they
Yeah,
got to
fair.
back it up with a bunch of like bomb food.
Well, that's the thing. Columbus, Ohio is actually known for like being a hub for experimenting with a lot of crazy food.
Really?
So it kind of makes sense because
Yeah.
Guy Fieri kind of has that like
He had a
Frankenstein
show.
type of shit.
He had a
Oh,
show
yeah.
that he would go like
Yeah.
around the country and
Yeah.
like he'd go to like mom and pops and like check in and like
Check
do
the
a
food.
whole episode on like the shit that they be dishing out.
Is it like
Yeah.
some like kitchen nightmare shit?
No,
Just
it's
a
like
nicer
it's,
version?
No, it's
Yeah.
like Flavor Town, bro. Like some bomb shit.
Oh,
so
for
he'll
real?
go, yeah, he'll go to like any spots. He's gone to spots here in LA, like,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah,
fire,
yeah.
bro.
That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah. So
Wonder
it's only fire restaurants and shit.
I wonder if he has any like vegetarian restaurants that I could check out.
Probably.
I'll have to look into that. But
Yeah.
that's cool. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
opposed to that, changing the name to Flavor Town.
Flavor
Yeah.
Town.
That actually sounds fucking dope.
That's fly.
Yo, where do
That's
you
a-
live?
Flavor
I live in
Town,
Flavor
man.
Town, dog.
Yo,
I'm from Flavor
like
Town,
I'm
Ohio.
saying,
You said
all I-
Ohio, right?
Sheesh. Yeah.
Flavor Town, Ohio.
Flavor
That
Town,
sounds
Ohio.
hard, bro. I'm from
Fuck.
Flavor Town, Ohio.
LeBron would
Yeah,
want to
LA.
rep that one
Yeah.
because LeBron is from Cleveland, right? Cleveland, Ohio.
Is he?
Yeah, I
I
think so.
think so. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Oh no, Akron,
Akron,
Ohio.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
might
think-
want to move to Flavor Town. But
I
anyway,
might want to move to Flavor Town.
and so the last story we have a woman in Ireland who
Ireland.
she bought a lottery ticket
Yeah.
Hey.
and
Okay,
she kept it
sis.
in her purse, right?
Okay.
She kept it in her purse,
What's up? Good
and
luck.
then for like 5 days, she was like she forgot about it and she had
Yeah.
left it there, and so she bought it on Saturday.
Yeah.
So then Wednesday came around of the next week, and she was checking the winning lottery numbers for Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then she forgot. Oh shit! I have a lottery ticket in my bag. Turns out she won almost $11 million.
No way.
And she was
Wow.
carrying the fucking lottery ticket in her purse.
Wow. That's like what?
That's
7
crazy,
million?
bro.
Probably,
After
yeah,
taxes?
after taxes and
Ooh.
whatnot.
6 million
And
after
you're in
taxes?
Ireland, you could buy all of
Bro.
Ireland.
All right, if you had 7 mil right now,
Yeah.
I'm gone.
what are you getting? What's one item?
I'm
one
done.
item.
One
or
item?
or
One
not
item?
Not
Really?
one item, but just like one thing. What would you get? Right now,
Off
off the
the
top of the
top?
dome, off the top dome, top of
Homes,
the dome.
houses.
House?
Houses.
I'll build a
houses for-
studio.
Studio?
Ayy.
That's it. Yeah, I should have said houses.
I'm-
But you said
Yeah.
top of the dome.
Yeah.
You said top of the dome, so
I
that's
was
what I
with
went
both,
with,
yeah.
dog.
I
That's
go
what
with a
it-
crib. I go with a
Yeah,
crib too.
heck yeah, bro. I go with crib for everybody.
And then a
bro.
McLaren 720S Spider,
yeah.
What color?
orange, bro.
Orange?
Orange.
Damn.
Yeah.
I see you, dog.
Fly, bro.
You know what color I don't see a lot anymore
color?
is yellow. I
Mario.
feel like not a lot of people like
Amarillo?
have
Fuck with the yellow?
have yellow cars.
Nah, hell nah.
No,
Not
you-
yellow.
Right?
I haven't seen yellow cards.
Yeah, yeah. It's because
I said cards. Cars.
It is kind of a weird color though.
Yellow. It's
I
fly.
feel like it only looks good on like a taxi or a punch buggy.
no, it never
What
looks.
you think? Really?
I don't know.
I kind of like yellow sometimes.
Really?
Yellow.
Yeah,
It's
just a little bit.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because of the Lakers?
You know what I'm
Well, that's
saying?
gold. The
Purple and
Lakers are gold.
Are they?
I think the Lakers are more of like a dark yellow, not
Yeah.
necessarily like bright
Yeah.
sun yellow.
A couple of
the-
years back, do you guys
yeah.
remember when the Lakers, the purple jerseys, they were like blue? They were like more on a bluer
Were they?
hue. Yeah, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was a
Yeah, I
while
do
ago.
remember.
Kobe,
I think
when
it was in
playing.
the Kobe era.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
RIP.
it wasn't like an actual
RIP.
purple. It was like like a
It
mixture.
was like a blue. It was like a yeah.
it was
more on
almost.
the
It had
blue
like
side.
it was purple, but it had like a blue tint to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
crazy. I was
Hey man,
damn.
what's up with basketball, dog? Is it
It's coming back.
or what?
dog.
Yeah.
It's just coming back in Orlando.
It's coming back
Yeah, but at the end of July,
at
July
Disneyland,
31st.
right? Disneyland's gonna be hosting
Yeah,
it.
and so they're gonna
No
have
way.
they're gonna
Yeah,
create
something
like
that. I mean, I
this
don't know how I get
little
through it.
town, I guess, where
Okay.
only the players and I guess their families are gonna be at.
That's really
Wow.
happening?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So they're
that's
gonna
dope.
have their own restaurants, only accessible to the athletes and their families.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have their own bars. I think even their
Yo,
own
that's
nightclubs.
awesome,
no
bro.
way.
But if you go to the nightclub, who you gonna party with? The
you
kids?
don't party
and-
with no,
Nah.
you party with the
That's
other
wild.
teams, right?
But they're not letting any other people in. It's just the
Other people,
athletes.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unless they go and turn up with their staff. I don't know.
They might.
That's kind of weird.
Look, man, all I know
Yeah.
is basketball is exciting, dog. Have you guys kept up with like the season prior to this whole
Heck
break?
yeah, bro.
Bro, I was
You
watching
mean this
highlights.
season?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dog. I was
Hell
watching
yeah,
like
bro.
I was keeping up with every game, and it's so balanced. Like
Yeah.
the East is really good. The West, they got
Bro.
a bunch of squads. I'm excited, bro. I can't wait for it to come back.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I know the European leagues are back.
Oh yes,
They've been playing.
Yeah.
I have not watched them though.
I haven't had a chance to catch a game live, but I did
Mhm.
see some highlights. I've been
Yeah.
watching highlights. Yeah.
I wonder how football is gonna be affected because I heard that it's kind
Uh-huh.
of like sketchy right now
Really?
because they're not entirely sure. I know baseball is really
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Are they just done or
No, so apparently the players and the league are actually trying to strike a deal, but I guess
Yeah.
the league is being difficult and the
Okay.
players are like, "Yo, just like we'll take anything at this
Just
point. We
let
just
us
want to
play?
play. We just want
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
Which is I understand. You know, I'd
Yeah.
want to play too, but I don't know. The league is just being kind of the league, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, all those head muckety mucks with all that money
It's
in
'cause
their
there's,
pocket.
yeah. There's way too many moving pieces to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was the news.
Mhm.
So,
What's good?
Germs,
Dale.
let's get
Dime.
into it.
Hey.
Let's get into it.
Tell us,
I'm over
First
here
of all-
flowing, bro.
you are
Dime, wait.
one of how many siblings?
I am one. I'm actually number 12 out of 12, 13. I guess you can say.
So
13.
you are the second to last
the last,
child
bruh.
You're
of
the last?
13
I'm the ultimo,
fucking
baby.
kids.
I'm Dose. That's
How-
what I is.
How did that feel growing up? What was the dynamic like between you being the youngest, or one of the youngest, I guess, and the older brothers? How did they treat you?
I mean, I was always the baby, so
Yeah.
I got away with everything, I guess
Mhm.
you can say, but not really, because like
Okay.
I have one sister and she's my older sister, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
technically she got away with everything, and she'll argue and say the opposite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But she's a hater. Junior, Junior, if you're hearing this, you're a hater.
Mhm.
But for the most part, yeah, I think I got away with a lot of stuff. I was bad, bro. Like,
yeah.
there's a story I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I was.
Wait. Story time?
I got a little story.
Go ahead. Tell us a story though.
Go ahead.
So peep this. I
Okay.
don't know what time I went to bed the previous night, but I wake up super late for school. Right, I'm like a senior in high school. And my mama, she comes in through the door. She opens the door, and she does her occasional.
Yeah.
She comes in like 3-4 times. Nothing. I'm not getting up. I'm out
No,
cold.
dog.
I mean, I'm up.
Yeah.
I'm up, but I ain't getting up.
You're ignoring her, pretty much.
Facts.
Kind of.
Absolutely. So she comes in like a 5th time later,
Yeah.
and bro, she's obviously hot. Every time she comes in, she's raising her voice louder and louder. So this last time she comes, she has her chancleta, bro. She
Oh.
throws it at me, misses my head by like an inch, and it was just the funniest shit ever. Cause like my mom never lashed out ever. That was like kind of like the first time.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
And were you
Like,
just trying not to laugh the whole time?
I just went back to sleep.
No
and I
way,
ended up,
dude.
yeah, I went back to sleep and this is how bad I was. I think it was like 8. I got up at 8, so it's already late. School started already.
Yeah.
The first period's going on. Bro, I got up at 12,
Yeah.
and I ended up walking to school. I got there, showed up right
No
on time.
way.
I showed up right on time for like 6th period, which I yo, peep this on some real shit. I did this like
Yeah.
No, dog.
my whole senior year at Marshall.
that's
So you had
crazy, dog.
major senioritis, bro.
Oh,
Did you know that you weren't showing up till like 1st or 2nd period? You were
Of
like,
course.
yo, why are we kidding ourselves here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I used to show up to y'all remember
Why are
the
we
little
kidding
Hispanic
ourselves?
lady that was she was the
one at the
Spanish
front?
teacher. I can't remember.
Oh,
I think
wait.
her name was Miss Garcia, something like that.
Oh, she taught Spanish.
Yeah.
Miss
So
Garcia.
I was
She was
I
nice.
was her TA. She was dope as fuck. I was her TA my senior year.
Worthless.
Which bro, I
Worst-
actually
worthless
I
TA.
actually even like I worked out a deal because I had failed her class, so I had to retake the Spanish class.
Oh.
But she knew like, bro, you speak Spanish,
Yeah.
like, you
Automatic
can
A.
do it all. So she was like, yeah. I worked out a deal. I was like, yo, let me be your TA. I'll help you with whatever you need, and just.
Let me
And
clap
she was like,
cheeks.
cool,
Damn.
yeah. So, bro, so I would show up to 1st period whenever
Yeah.
I showed up to 1st period, and I would go to sleep, bro.
Yeah.
She had a little
No
couch
way,
in her
dog.
back
No
room, and I used to
way.
knock out
No
1st period,
way,
bro.
dog.
Yeah, dog.
That's what
It was, yeah.
She
senior
never
year was
woke
a
you up
breeze.
like, yo,
nah, but
do
she
some
was-
work.
She was dope as fuck.
For real.
She was, yeah, she
That's
always,
crazy.
she would talk a
Probably
lot
like
of
it.
shit to me, but she was dope.
What'd she tell you?
She would just say a
She
bunch
tell
of
you in
shit, like-
Spanish or in English?
we would just play, Spanish.
She's
English.
gonna play around.
Yeah.
Damn. Stop playing footsies.
Yeah, that's crazy,
I
dog.
don't say it. It's
I
nice.
wish no, Miss Garcia was dope. She was cool. I had her too, I think for a semester.
Mhm.
Because I had also taken AP up. Fuck, that shit was supposed to fade out, dumbass
Yeah.
board. But I had also taken Spanish because I was like, easy A, bro, what the fuck? And so I remember I was taking AP Spanish. And so I took the fucking class, and then I guess midway we're supposed to take the AP test, and it counts for college credit.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was like, fuck that. I don't want to take a test. I just want to pass this class and get it over with. So I took the class. Like the day of the test, literally like 99% of the entire class went to go take that exam. So when I showed up to class, it was like me and one other person. And so we were just sitting in the classroom, and my girlfriend was actually in that class. So she told me too, like, why the fuck aren't you gonna go take this test?
Shout out to your girl.
Shout out to my girl. And so I was like, I just don't want to. And so, like, it came back. Everyone came back, right? And then I realized that when I got to CSUN, I actually was supposed to take the fucking AP test because, so basically, if you don't take the AP test, it's kind of like that class was like you wasted your time because now that doesn't count towards college credit.
Wow.
So I had to take like an extra year of not language, I had to take like Italian, which I failed. Yeah, dog.
Do you remember
it was
any
stupid.
lick of Italian?
Fuck no, dog. I just remember pizza, dog. And I don't even think that's Italian. So I sound real stupid right now, really uneducated.
Pizza.
But I remember, what I fucking hated was that in class, as soon, like the very first day, the teacher would not speak a lick of English. She started talking to you in Italian.
No way.
And I'm walking in like, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I would tell her like, yo, can you speak English? Because I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. And she would be like shaking her head and she would keep talking to me in Italian.
No
I was
way.
like, this is some bullshit. So I obviously failed that class. So I had to take.
Was that how language classes work? Like when you
That's
guys
how they
took
did it there.
Spanish?
It's because, no, hell no.
No?
It's because I think in college, their whole system is that like the reason why they try to talk to you that way is because it replicates what it's like going to a foreign country. Because people are going to talk to you like straight up in their language.
Yeah.
And so you have to figure it out kind of. And I'm like, this is frustrating.
Just trying to create that real world experience.
Yeah, of
within
like
the classroom.
that's how they're going to talk to you. And I was like,
Okay.
fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So then I took a Spanish class again, dumbass, because I didn't take my AP test. And so again, with this one, I was walking into it, I was like, bro, this shit is going to be cake. So I stopped going to class after like the first month. And so on the syllabus, do you guys know what a syllabus is?
Yes, sir.
So on a syllabus, it says that like attendance is mandatory, like just basic shit, right? And so I was like, I don't need to attend shit because I know I'm gonna kill every fucking test that I take, right?
Yeah.
So I'm lying. I actually stopped going after my midterm. So I stayed up until my midterm, passed my midterm, and then after my midterm, I just stopped going. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just show up one class session before we have to take the final, so I could just show my face. And so I showed up, and the professor's like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And I was like, "Bro, I'm here to like just refresh, dog, show my face, let you know that I'm still alive." And so he's like, "Oh, well, that's weird because like I've already failed you. You've already failed this class." I was like, "You're fucking hilarious, dog. When's the final?" He's like, "No, you're not taking that final. You failed this class." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Well, because you stopped showing up to class." And I'm like, "Yeah, because your shit is simple, dog. Like, I know all this shit. I don't need to fucking show up. Like, you really want me to show up, dog." And so he was like, "You know what? You could take the final, but I guarantee you the most that you're going to get is a D." I was like, whatever, dog. When is the final? Again. So the final came around, right? And I took it. And it was half written and half like you. So it was 5 students that got to sit down with the professor, and you guys had a conversation in Spanish. So he would ask you questions, and you'd have to answer back.
Okay.
And so obviously, I fucking knew how to speak Spanish fluently.
Yo entiendo.
Yo entiendo. Yeah, exactly. And I think after that, and then I finished that, and then I checked my grades. Bro, I came out of that shit with a B+.
Come on, now.
I said,
Come on,
suck
bro.
my beep.
Bro, that's crazy, dog.
It's stupid though. Like, why would you threaten me like that? If you're gonna, I mean, fine. If you're gonna give me a D, fine. I wouldn't be here if I had soccer.
I never
beat his ass.
Bro,
And he was from Spain.
to this day I can't
Oh,
read or
no.
write Spanish.
Oh, that's
España.
Argentina. España. What?
I can't read or write Spanish, bro.
No way.
You can't read these?
Nope, not Spanish.
No, not. You can't read.
Not Spanish,
You
sir.
can't read Spanish?
Nah, dog.
What?
Yeah,
You know, so-
trash. I can't
so-
even. I can't read, write it. I could understand you, and I could kind of talk it.
Yeah.
I could talk it.
I've been trying to fuck with it a little more.
Really?
Yeah, because the whole music thing,
Yeah.
and it's in Spanish, so
Yeah.
I'm trying to build my vocabulary.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing on some ultra cheesy shit, I've been reading the Bible in Spanish.
Oh, really?
No way.
Damn.
It's
bro.
hard,
That's
bro.
hard, dog.
Bro, it is. It's fucking hard, dog.
Yeah,
It's very
the
difficult.
Only,
like
some
I
words,
could
uh-huh.
keep. Sorry, I could
Yeah.
keep up,
Yeah.
and I could read. It's just the comprehending, like like
Understanding what that
yeah,
means.
like
Yeah, yeah.
comprehending and understanding, you
yeah.
know, some of the complex statements and shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm dead
Definitely,
though.
man. It's only words that like some stick out, like the double L,
Mm-hmm.
like POLLO.
Pollo?
Yeah,
Pollo.
yeah. It's not like it's
not
not polo.
polo?
It's like
Mm-hmm.
pollo.
That's like
yeah.
a very basic
It's a
one.
yo. Yeah, and that's what
El Polo Loco?
That's so when I
Ellos.
read a
That's a
double
big-
L, I'm
Ellos.
on top of that.
So
know?
you have white people literacy in Spanish.
maybe,
If
maybe.
you say El Polo Loco.
El
They probably could
Polo.
read better than I can, though. To be honest,
No,
Nah.
my reading
Nintendo.
is trash, dog. My reading and writing don't expect me
You
to write
speak it
shit
well
in
though.
Spanish.
You speak it
Yeah?
well. Yeah.
I could get around.
Yeah.
I feel.
You could translate?
Nah,
No,
I'da-
fuck no.
No?
No.
yeah, you could, bro.
No.
So you tell
Dog,
me
you
if I
speak
could.
you speak it too well for you not to be able to
No,
translate.
it's
Speak it
because
to well.
like when people want me
speak it
to
well.
express myself in Spanish, I'll get stuck because I
Spanish
can't
right
find
now.
the right words.
for the Spanish audience.
Okay, well,
Uh,
lo que pasa
hell.
es que all right, here.
Dale,
Lo
dale.
que pasa es que no encuentro las palabras correctas
Ajá.
para,
Palabras.
para poder expresarme bien.
Okay, pero lo estás haciendo ahorita.
That was pretty good.
Estoy tratando de hacerlo ahorita.
Lo podemos
Well,
hacer
Y
un
lo estás
segmento
haci-
de
y
un
lo estás
momento.
haciendo bien.
Podemos hacer un momento
For the
de
Hispanic shout out?
Yeah. un ratito, unos segunditos
Unos segunditos.
para que sepan cómo hablo español.
Para todos mis latinos.
Para
para
todos
todos
mis latinos
Para
aquí.
todos mis latinos que estamos en Puerto Rico, men.
Es que yo pensaba que se ponía lenta.
Vodka, vodka, vodka.
4K.
No, yeah, but so in English, you're just flowing, right? You could express yourself deep, but in Spanish, it's like I get stuck and then I stutter,
Yeah.
and I can't fully express myself.
Do you resort to using English, like Spanglish? You start speaking Spanglish?
yeah, but even then, I see the other person like judging me, like, "How dare you
I let
not
bro.
know how to speak Spanish?"
I be going like
Yeah.
and making it worse.
I see
Yeah.
you, dog. I've
Really?
seen,
Secure
yeah,
still
dog.
algo.
bro.
Hola, como
I
está?
just fucking with
I
them.
remember that
Well, you- well.
jokes, dog.
What I do?
When you were, I think you were trying to translate.
Oh, bro, for
Right,
yeah, for senior,
And
they did me dirty, dog.
Was it last minute?
Yeah, bro. Abby was supposed to take over, dog, and she missed the cue. Like, so I had to go, and I tried, bro. I tried, but it
What
was
school
it
is
was
that
awful.
they played it off?
Yo, B's
Yeah,
that,
they
that
played
chair
it
is
off.
extra squeaky, dog.
It is.
It's a little squeaky on the squeaky squad.
It is a bit squeaky.
Just a little squeaky.
No.
So-
yeah. So Germs.
Talk to me.
All right, so we
you
know.
grew up.
I'm
you
sorry.
grew
Go
up
ahead.
with 12 brothers and sisters, right? Yeah. And you're the baby of the family.
Yeah.
You got away with stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also like you've always been in sports, right?
Yes.
Have you always been involved?
Always.
Did you play at Bellevue Park?
Yeah.
Seems like
I know.
that's
I'm
a-
sorry. These are like very like.
no,
yep,
no,
nope,
it's fine.
yep.
It seems
Yeah,
like
hell
that's
yeah,
a
bro.
question that you've asked everybody.
Everybody
You've asked
Bellevue Park.
No, it's because it wasn't until like after we met
Yeah.
and we found out that this man was like my backdoor neighbor.
You know what I'm
this man
saying?
lived.
Oh,
He lived, and technically your neighbor.
You
like-
too, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
we're in
When?
the same
This man
neighborhood.
lives
Bro,
on-
you still on
oh, that street
645.
that
goes
goes
up the
neighbor
hill.
dog. That's
Yeah,
on.
it is.
Bro,
That's
we're in
on-
the same.
Let's
no.
not say what streets we live on, but
Yeah.
we lived on
the street that goes up the hill.
within
Yeah.
2 blocks of each other.
Yeah.
Less,
right?
Bro. It was
Nah, it was 2 blocks.
bro.
dog.
I can walk to your house in like 2 minutes.
Yours was like 2 blocks. Mine and his. He's on the same.
not even. I'd be
no,
at
no,
your house
he was on
in
the
like
other.
a minute
But
and
he was
30
on the other
seconds.
side.
He's on
Doesn't
the
that
other
count
side.
as a different block?
No,
I
it's
guess
just-
technically,
It's the
but
same block.
but bro, it's like a minute and like 30 seconds. I'm at your front door.
Nah,
I want you
you
at the back.
You
so-
running.
Oh.
Nah, bro.
You running with a minute.
A minute and 30.
If I would take
Bro,
like
I'm
5,
6
10
feet
minutes
tall.
to get
I'm
to
6
his
feet
pad,
tall,
dog.
beast.
It takes some less steps to get
I'm
there.
6 feet tall.
This man's running like a fucking flamingo. Trying to get across the street and shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nah,
but
yeah,
so-
I played at Bellevue. Dog. Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, so yeah, you played at Bellevue. I actually have a different question.
Talk to me, man.
Well, it is still sports related, but what was the first sport that you actually started playing?
So I'm gonna say soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause so my dad played soccer in Honduras. My uncles played in Honduras as well, and so these guys like they played ball. Like that's all
Yeah.
they did. They played.
Were they
in-
ballers? Like they were about it?
From what I know,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but they played pro. Like they
Okay.
were in the professional league in their country.
Oh,
yeah.
that's being about it.
I just don't know
So
if they're
they-
real though, because
Yeah.
they got some players, you know,
Really?
that play for
Oh, okay.
Spain and like
Bro,
Argentina that
If you,
they
if-
start and they trash.
I was
Messi.
just asking if they were
Damn,
about
imagine
it.
So you
disrespecting
pissed
the
off, like,
greatest
half
of
of
all
our
time. For
audience.
real, guys, I'm a Messi fan.
I was just
Huge
saying, like,
Messi
if
fan.
you're an amateur, but you really good, that's
Yeah.
like being about it. So
Yeah,
if they're
yeah.
pros,
They were about it,
they're-
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
they're
yes,
like hella
they were
about it.
Wait,
One,
but
one of my uncles played in the selección. And he actually, I think he said that he played against Germany, bro, for like
Wow.
World Cup qualifier shit.
Oh,
Played
way.
against who?
Germany.
Oh, I thought you said Jeremy.
Yeah, they played
My
Jeremy.
bad.
Yeah, they played
No
Jeremy,
way,
bro.
dog.
Yeah, I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know
Yeah.
if he was just like flexing and like
Flexing
Could
hard.
Yeah,
could
you
just be
know,
one of those things where he
tooting
was
his
just on the
own horn.
bench and he was just like kicking back.
Probably.
He
But,
just gave him. He was on the
so they-
squad. That counts for something.
Yeah. No,
That's
so
crazy.
they played, and
Yeah.
obviously they had kids, and the first thing that their kids, what they did was they picked up the soccer ball.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
I picked up the soccer ball first, but I was heavily influenced by basketball,
Yeah.
and then I fell in love with football,
Mm-hmm.
and
What-
then I broke up with football.
And here's another question, because
Talk
if
to me.
people know you,
Yeah.
they know that you're an athlete. When did you and this is me personally speaking.
Yeah.
I consider you a natural athlete.
Absolutely.
When
Am.
did you realize that you were a natural athlete?
I actually that's funny because I had a lot of moments that I guess I'll say it like this. I was always confident in
Yeah.
everything that I did. I could do it well. Like I was pretty athletic, like you said. I was always fast. I was tall. I was fairly strong. Keeping in mind that I was a very skinny kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to jump high, so I was very athletic.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of moments where I played basketball and I knew like, yo, I'm pretty good. I was able to like dunk almost like as a freshman type.
Yeah.
thing.
Now, how
So-
tall are
damn.
you?
6 feet.
6 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I always had little stuff like that. Like I'd go
Yeah.
off for a fast break and then I'd jump out of nowhere like, damn, I got boosties.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, and then soccer, like I'd do shit like, bro, I never really played soccer, but I'd do some shit like, yo, like I'd surprise myself like, damn, dog, I got skills.
Yeah.
And the one that I think that like really solidified like, bro, I'm the fucking truth
Yeah.
was football.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I never played ball like that.
Did you
and-
plan to go play football in high school already?
No. So my freshman year, I was playing ball. I had aspirations of being a pro basketball player, and I was in the JV sophomore team. My coach was like, bro, he saw the athleticism, and he was like, dude, you should totally play football.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. And then that was my freshman year, and it was too late because by the time he told me, they were like already mid-season or something like that.
Yeah.
So my sophomore year, I was in the middle of practice. You guys remember Tangi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bro.
I hated that dude.
Tangy,
I
dog.
hated him.
Were you hating?
Nah,
him?
I
Shout
love
out
Tangi.
Tangi.
I love Tangi.
Bro,
Shout out to Tangi.
Tangy didn't give a
Yo,
fuck because
bro,
he was
Tangi
like
got
about to retire.
smacked by a ball,
No
bro,
way.
during practice.
Oh,
It was
damn.
the funniest shit ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if someone shot a 3, and I was in the game.
Yeah.
Someone shot a 3. They caught the rebound, and I think they like tried throwing it like from
Yeah.
half court to like do the buzzer shot. Poor Tangi wasn't looking, bro,
No.
and that thing was a bomb,
No way.
bomb,
dog.
bro.
Yeah.
Just like
Wait, straight to his face?
Straight
to
to
the
the
dome.
face.
I don't know where,
Shit.
but
Yeah.
it was in the dome, dog.
So he was a
Fuck, like,
basketball
bing.
coach
And he got
at
concussed?
Marshall?
Yeah.
Yeah. For JVN varsity.
I mean, he was like the one that ran the basketball.
Okay. Was he the
Um,
one that told you that you should be in football?
No. So some other, I can't remember. His
Okay.
name. I think it was Martinez or something like that. But yeah, so my sophomore year in the middle
Yeah.
of practice, he was like, "Hey, yo, Jerm, you remember football?" I was like, "What? Damn, bro, that was a long time ago." And he was like, "Well, yeah, they want to see you right now." I was like, "Right now?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah."
Uh,
And I was like, "All right." So I went. I had my basketball shoes. I remember I had my Kobe's. I had some Kobe's, and I stepped on the field, and I remember they had like the players that were in the JV team that were like real.
mm-hmm.
And bro, first time they told me the route, ran it, caught it. I was quick.
Yeah.
Second play, ran it, caught it, made the dude miss. Like it was like I knew, bro. I was like, oh,
You were
bro.
shitting on them.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. And I was like shitting on like the star players. Like,
Wow.
and I knew then and there I
Yeah.
was like, yo, bro, I'm pretty good. Like
Wow.
Mhm.
I got skills. So I've always had little moments that like just kind of solidified and just put that confidence. Like, yeah, you got this.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of stuff, bro.
Did
I had
you-
a lot of times in practice too that I did stuff that I didn't even know I was capable of doing. Like
Yeah.
That's crazy.
it was
Well,
really exciting.
How fast
to
did it
watch,
take you
damn.
to? How
Yes,
fast
sir.
did it take you to get to? for
Super
yourself.
exciting to watch.
Hey,
Totally.
coach, run that film back. Let's do film practice. Damn. How long did it take you to actually move into varsity? Did you skip the? I mean, I'm pretty sure you skipped the whole JV team. No,
No?
you had to be
No,
on JV.
Yeah. So
Okay.
my sophomore year, I played JV, and
So you're not that good. Damn,
no,
you're kind of trash.
but my sophomore year, damn.
That's-
I guess look, the thing was I was just very skilled, bro. I was
Mhm.
fast. I was athletic. I was tall. I can catch. Like I was able to catch acrobatics. I'm telling you, I was a stud, bro. But my sophomore year, I guess I had never played, so I didn't have the experience.
Yeah.
So they put me with the JV team to get me playing time. Because if I went to
Yeah.
varsity, I wasn't gonna start. There's no way I'd be starting. I don't think. Actually, nah. Hold on. Let me take that back. Let me take that back.
I feel like
dog.
you might have,
You
dog.
probably would
Let me
have.
take that back. I think I would have.
I feel
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
really would have. And who was the
I
coach
got
at the
some
time?
PT. Moran. Coach
Moran?
Yep.
That's crazy. And because I remember that it was you, Anto, and somebody else. It was like this little like
Trio?
trifecta.
I mean, it was me and Anto
Was
for
it
sure.
Tupac?
Right? Tupac. I love that dude.
Yeah, it is what it
But
is.
I do remember that it was like you guys broke records. I don't know if it
Yeah,
was
I
your
mean,
senior year or junior year.
It was
I
my
forgot.
junior year. My junior year, I tied, I believe it was the school record for the most touchdowns in a single season.
Mm-hmm.
I tied it for second place.
Which
And that's-
was how much?
I think it was like 22.
Damn.
No. I'm sorry. I'm over exaggerating. I think
Yeah.
I ended with like a career of like 22. I honestly don't remember,
Mhm.
but I tied it for second place my junior year, and then my senior year, I broke a school record.
That's what
But
it
that
is.
was like combining my whole like
yeah.
Everything.
varsity career. I broke
Mm.
the school record for the most
Yeah, yeah.
touchdowns.
That still counts.
That's
dog.
what
But I only broke it by one.
Hey, bro, you
And
still
I
broke it,
remember,
dog?
bro, the last play, it was the dopest thing ever. The last
Yeah.
play, my boy Tyler, he was playing quarterback, and it was halftime, right? My coach draws up a play. He's like, all right, we're going to run this play. We've been running it in practice all week.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much like a bomb. You're throwing it to Jeremy. He's just going to run and just throw it to him.
Yeah.
The guy that was guarding me in the second quarter going into the half, he got injured. So coming into the third, he's guarding me.
Yeah.
And I see that homeboy's limping. And I knew, like, it's literally the first play. Like, I touched my lips on the mic or
It's all good.
making out with. So I knew, bro. I saw him. I saw everything. It's our ball. First play, boom, bro. I don't know if it was like a 30-yard, 40-yard touchdown.
Shit.
It was dope though. It was because it was the perfect Hollywood story, like drawn up. My
Yeah.
boy Tyler was playing quarterback at that time. Tyler's one of my best friends.
Yeah,
Mhm.
So it was just dope. Like it was like the stars aligned, and he threw the perfect pass.
Yeah.
I caught it on stride. I freaking ran to the touchdown. Like
That's what
it was
is.
dope. It was dope as fuck.
That's crazy, dog.
That's what it does. So how did you end up, like, you've been involved in film, right?
Yes.
You've been involved in film before. So some people might have seen you on some stuff, but then there's also a side of you that like really enjoys film and the film process of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is that exploration going for you? The filming and like working or putting that stuff together. Like how did you get into that? How did you
How'd I
get
get
into
into
the
it?
whole liking film?
I think I just tried it, Doug.
Yeah.
I tried
Mhm.
it. I got the opportunity. The opportunity presented itself. I was ready for it.
Yeah.
I did my part. I prepared. I was going out to auditions and stuff. You know, I was trying to do it.
Yeah.
And the opportunity came. I got a chance to do a little show, and
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You know, I've always thought like, yeah, you know, acting's cool. Like, movies are cool. My brother's doing it.
Yeah.
I was bugging him for the longest. So I was in high school bugging my brother Gabe, like, yo, Gabe, put me on. And he would always say, like, yo, once you get out of high school. So finally I got out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
The opportunity presented itself. I gone
Wow.
out to auditions, and I booked, and then it was just dope, bro. Like the whole process,
Yeah.
like just going to it, bro. It was awesome. Like I was literally like living a dream. I would wake up early as call time. I gotta go to base. Like
yeah.
they gotta put makeup on my face. Like you know they're making my hair look good. Hair did, nails did, everything did.
Yeah.
And it was dope. So it was like super dope. They took care of us. Like it was like, bro, I was like a king walking
Yeah.
into. Yeah, it was super dope.
So what? Do
And
you,
I really enjoyed it. It was,
yeah.
yeah.
What do you think is one thing that people don't realize about what actors have to go through? Because I think a lot of times people like see the actors and they say, "Oh, they just fucking show up and read lines and shit." Like there are other people on set who work like 20-hour days or whatever the fuck. Why don't they get any credit? And they should. They should, because you know, I'm not in the film, I'm not in the scene like that, but I know that
Yeah.
people work fucking hard. Those are long days, especially if you have a film that has a huge budget.
Long.
Super
days.
long.
Yeah.
Long days, months.
For crew, yep, months.
Yeah. And so but I also think that actors shouldn't be like crapped on like that, because you know what they do, not everybody can
it's a
do what they
different kind
do.
of tired.
So then
Yeah.
what do you think people don't understand about being an actor? Or what would be the hardest thing that maybe you personally experience being an actor in pursuit of that?
Okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Being present every moment.
Yeah.
Like I heard I can't remember what actor it was, but he said like something in the lines of the moment they say action, your life almost like begins as that person, like because
Wow.
they're raw,
Damn.
like they're raw
Mhm.
moments,
Deep.
they're raw reactions,
yeah.
they're raw, like person's really listening, um, they're really reacting, they're really
Yeah.
getting triggered emotionally. So it's like the real ones, the real ones
Yeah.
that do this for real. It's a craft, dog. It's a
Yeah.
craft, and it's hard. Like it's hard because there's a lot of technical aspects,
Yeah.
and
Bro, yeah, definitely, man. Like, you know how everybody goes into, like, let's say these professional football players, right? Or professional basketball players. We see them perform. You see LeBron James on the floor and all
Yeah.
that stuff, and then but you don't see the background, what they have to do, right? So
Mhm.
they develop. They're doing this craft every day. And then same thing with actors. With actors, it's crazy to know that after one word, they could convey something so deep. So after action, it's like they could convey an emotion or that passes, bro. That passes to you this through the screen and to your hearts, to some people.
Yeah.
And their Oscar-winning performances and
Yeah.
all those things. So that in itself is a craft to be able to turn something off and then turn something on instantly. Where
Right
some
away.
people have to be triggered to do that, and that's their craft. That's
Mhm.
their dedication to that, being
Yeah.
able to express themselves like that.
It's magical, dog.
Yeah.
Like on some real shit. Like my brothers always communicated as like the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're on set and like you're creating magic. He would always say that. And I hit moments on set where like I understood like, oh, this is the shit he's talking about.
Mhm.
And what it was that. Like I'm so engaged in the moment, what's happening with my person, like
Yeah.
the situation that I'm in, how I'm being triggered by what the other person is saying, like, and it's just such a raw, like, first time, like, oh, yeah, it's awesome, bro. I can only imagine like performers like Joaquin Phoenix and like the Joker, like, imagine like being the guy that holds the camera, like the DP, and just pressing record, and
bro.
you're witnessing like
Yep.
magic, bro. It's literally sometimes, especially like with those is breathtaking, bro. Like
Heck yeah,
it'll
bro.
snap the air out of the whole
I
room.
wonder how
like,
hard it is for them to actually stay composed and like, because yeah, you're a professional, you're hired there to do your job,
yeah,
but it's almost like that thing where you're like, sometimes you kind of just want to stop your actual job and
Yeah.
just watch what's happening. And I wonder
Yeah.
how, like, it's like whenever like I see when I go to when I've gone to concerts and like you see security just standing there. And there'd be some fucking bangers going off in the background.
And
I'm like,
they're just straight
they
face.
have to stand there, dude. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Or like at a sporting event, like
Yeah.
a fucking goal happens, and everyone's losing their fucking mind.
And they're
and
facing
security,
the audience.
and they're facing the audience, and you're just like,
That's
fuck, what did I just
crazy,
miss?
bro.
You know,
Yeah,
like shit
dog.
like that, like moments
Yeah.
like that where you have to isolate yourself from whatever is going on because you have to be professional and
Yeah.
stay with what you're doing. Like I'm
That's
sure crews experience that all the time.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced that with like seeing another actor?
What?
Like seeing another actor have that magical moment and you're just sort of like, holy
yeah.
shit.
I've had the
Yeah?
privilege. Yeah.
Yeah?
I've had the privilege.
Do you know, can you say who it was? Or
Yeah. So I did a movie with I did a military movie, which is ironic that
Yeah.
it was like a Christian pastoral like
Oh yeah.
Christian movie,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like a military based off a true story movie type thing. And dang, I can't remember the guy's name.
Mm-hmm.
But that dude, the main actor, the guy that plays the lead role in the film,
yeah.
he had this scene where he walks in to our base and we're like in our beds and shit. Like
Yeah.
we're in the military, like we're in some camp in like Iraq or something, or not a camp, but like we're in some location.
Yeah.
And we're at base, we're chilling. One of our homies just passed away.
mm-hmm.
So he comes in. The scene is he literally walks in and then he's like, sharing a word of like encouragement for that moment, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, bro, just like the most subtle, tiniest little bit of acting, and it was magical, bro. Like he was like, it was literally like watching the most boringest thing ever,
Yeah.
but it was magical. Like he wasn't over the top. He wasn't trying to convey. Like
Yeah.
it was just like very intimate. Like it was like it was crazy, dog. Because like I saw a pro, and he's done a ton of stuff. He's come out on, I think, Grey's Anatomy. I think it's the show, or
Okay. What was the name of
So,
the movie that you?
Indivisible.
Let me look it up. We gotta shout the boy.
What
out
would
real
you?
quick.
I got a question for you though. What would you?
But he was awesome.
Yeah. What would you
Awesome.
say, like, if there's an actor listening today, right, and they're trying to get to the spot where they could be that, convey whatever emotion they need to bring, instead of just trying to read the line, right?
Yeah.
And they're trying to work to that. What's something that you think they could do or should try to be able to plug into those emotions and be about that magical moment that you're talking about, without being over the top and without being too under it, just dead on?
Was his name Justin?
Yes.
Okay.
Be Justin Brew.
Justin Brunin.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Justin Brunin.
Shout out to Justin.
You're a beast.
Animal.
Sorry, go
dog.
ahead.
Animal. It was awesome, bro. I was
Yeah.
lucky to see that. I don't know, Beast. I'm not I'm no like major pro where like I'm about to like, yo, you guys gotta tune in because Jeremy's giving the 5 keys to like succeed in the acting game.
Clickbait shit.
I guess I'm a pro because I do it professionally.
Yeah.
And I go to auditions and etc. And like I have agents and people that represent me, but I don't got it like that. Like you know what I'm saying. But if I can, you're saying to give a tip on how to like just perform. And be free. Damn, man. I think you just got. It's gonna be very broad, but you just gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared. You need to know like what's happening before or what's happened before, like on that scene. You need to know where your character's coming from and like just be engaged 100% with like what you want as a character, as that person, whoever it is. They say that they being, I guess the common knowledge out there in the world of information of acting, a common thing to do is being gay. Oh my God, I'm losing it.
Be engaged.
That's it.
That's it.
Just be engaged.
Yeah.
I lost it, man. But it was you just got to be engaged, know what you're doing, and do your research. Go to YouTube. Ask the question that Brian just asked.
Yeah.
Ask that question on YouTube, and you'll find a
And
better
it's
answer.
funny
You'll
like,
find a way better answer for that.
Because I think being prepared, like doing that hard work of being prepared, lets you loosen up into other things. Because like with me, I always noticed that if I went into playing a song on the drums, and I wasn't prepared as far as structure goes, and I have to like rely on my sheet of music to read it and know what part is coming up, I'm limited to my expression. Like I'm not fully prepared to just be in the moment and play the song. Right. But if you do the backward, anytime I did the backward, put in the hours, knew the structure, and played the song,
it's
like,
freeing.
You get that preparedness, lets you be free to express yourself in that moment.
Well, Usuka, we spoke. We talked over the phone a while ago, bro. It was like about a month ago, and we were talking about discipline and how like discipline equals like
freedom,
true freedom. And it kind of makes sense with what you're saying right now, because like you had the discipline to practice Monday, practice Tuesday, practice Thursday, practice Friday, whatever. By the time Friday came, when you guys had to, get together and gather as a team, you were ready. Like you were more ready. You were more capable of more expression and just being free in that moment because you know what you got to do. I think that's a massive thing that's just discipline, bro. It's freeing. Like it's literally freeing.
And that crosses over into everything. I heard, and if you guys see Ex Machina, there's a part where the actor, the Hispanic actor, is explaining this.
Guy's a beast, dog.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oscar?
Is it? Yeah, I think so.
Oscar Isaac?
He's explaining, a painting that he sees.
Yeah.
And the painting, it looks like it's a bunch of drip art, right? And he's saying that in order for you to get there, to just be able to express something like that on a piece of paper and just do drip art, it looks random, but it's not random. What you have to do is do the preparation, know the technical side of art, know the technical side of whatever craft you're doing, because that, again, it goes back to what you guys are saying, lets you taste the freedom, because now everything's just muscle memory on you. When you're expressing it, you already have the technical side of things. Now you could tap into the expression. What transcends just instead of playing tactical music or tactical sports and just knowing every route, but transcend that and make it more than what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in a way, it just becomes effortless.
Yeah.
You know.
I think over time, I want to give an example. Like, I used to, like, when I used to play ball as a kid, like in elementary school, I used to watch Kobe videos.
Really?
Yeah, like I used to watch Kobe videos. I got a thing for film, dog, in the sense of like, I like to watch things over and over. Like, I like to break things down. Like, I'm actually starting to notice that. Like, I'm 25 now, and I actually really enjoy breaking something down. Like, so as a kid, I used to watch Kobe videos, and I used to see, you know, how he used to like post up, how he used to, you know, dribble, and how he would like position his body and stuff, and like I would mimic that. And I would mimic that and do that over and over and over and over and over in my little front, in our yard, in the front yard. We had a little court. And I would just do it, repetition. I had the discipline to keep doing that same move over and over and over and over and over. When I was playing a game, I was able to freely do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would maneuver my body to make that fade away like how Kobe would do it, because I was always doing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you already had the fundamentals down.
The discipline, or I had the discipline to keep doing and trying that move that Kobe did, and sticking my tongue out and kicking my leg out, you know, on the whip. I would do it in practice. I would do it in games. And, like, I'm not saying I was making the shots like Kobe, but, you know, I had the form, I had the technique, and my body was able to do that post fadeaway move just freely.
Yeah,
like.
and you know what's interesting? I feel like we've kind of talked about this before when I've kind of asked you about what you're doing in your craft, and how, like, I remember
You're an animal, by the way,
bro.
Like, you are a fire-breathing, producing dragon out of this universe.
I'm so wet.
And because you are that, the discipline that you've developed, right, to get there, how do you think someone could develop that? How does it start with someone to develop that? Because that discipline could be applied to everything that someone's trying to do.
Yeah.
So what would you say is something that someone needs to start doing to reach that discipline?
I think it starts with your mental. Like, and I know who's a football player that said that. I think Marshawn Lynch, he's like, take care of your mental. Something like that. Like, take care of your chickens. But he was referring to, like, your mind, right? And I don't know if that's exactly what he was referring to, but that's how I took it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll misquote him, and we're going to give him a new quote. We're going to edit his quote. But I think it all starts in your head. And I know that there are a lot of people out there that want to do certain things.
Yeah.
And they can't because they have some kind of, you know, their mentals are not all there for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm lucky that I can just not overthink, because when I want to do something, or in anything that I'm doing, I try to make everything black and white. And I know that in life, not everything is black and white. You know, there are gray areas, but for me, I try to make it as black and white as possible, because it leaves no room for questioning and for doubting. You either are or you're not. So if I tell myself, hey, I want to run a fucking 6-minute mile or whatever the fuck, right? Okay, this is what you need to do to accomplish that. Okay, now, if you apply the black and white mentality, you can't go and be like, well, I don't want to train that hard. Okay, so then you're not going to run the 6-minute mile that you want. You're either going to do it and you're going to accomplish it, or you're not and you're not going to accomplish it. There's no in between. So I think for me, and maybe for a lot of other people, it's just that basic idea of simplifying something and just at its like bringing it to its core and being able to look at that and be like, that's where I want to be. Okay, that's where you want to be? Yeah. Jot down the steps that you need to take to be there and just follow those steps. Don't start questioning. Don't start trying to back out, because all that's going to do is going to set you back. And it's fine. People have setbacks and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
But I think it starts there, where it just, once you start overthinking, you start getting away from your plan. And then you start going into some of the shit, and then you start doubting yourself. And doubt is a huge fucking killer, because then you just start questioning. You even get to the point where you start questioning why you're even doing it. and I just don't think that it's healthy. It doesn't get
Yeah.
you anywhere. So I
Yeah.
think it starts there. Just oversimplify.
As
It
much
leaves
as you
no
can.
room for doubting as much
Yeah.
as you can.
Yeah.
And
That's
that carries on to any other thing that people want to
Absolutely.
do, you know, and then
Absolutely.
that's when
in
you
all
can start,
aspects
yeah.
of life, I believe.
and then that's when you
Yeah.
can start creating discipline to being like, and this is what's beautiful about discipline is that once you have it, it's like today, and I've talked about this about me getting up in the morning at
Yeah.
5:30.
I saw that.
Today was one of those days where I was
Yeah.
really on the verge of just going back to
Dreading it.
sleep. I was
Yeah.
struggling to get out of bed. I really was. Today was a
It didn't
struggle.
sound like you were struggling.
No,
It didn't
but
sound when you woke up. It
yeah,
didn't sound like
but
that.
when I woke up, I was like, my body was just like, mentally, I was like, let's go. My
Yeah.
body was like, nah, let's go back to sleep. Like,
Yeah.
we'll just work out when we get home.
Yeah.
But because of the discipline that I've already
Yeah.
engraved in my body forced me to be like, nope,
No,
we're getting up.
let's go.
Bye-bye. Let's
boom,
go.
do it.
Put on your fucking shoes on.
Let's
We're going to
get
go
it.
run.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
that's the beauty of it. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people want to get to that point and they never do because they rely too much on things like motivation, because
Yeah.
motivation is too much of an emotional thing.
Yeah.
And we all have different types of moods throughout the day.
Heck yeah, bro.
But discipline has no emotion. Discipline is either you are or you're not. And
Yeah.
you could tell I've been listening a lot to Jocko Willem. That man,
Yeah.
that man is
He's
a
wild.
bona fide fucking badass. But
Yeah.
I love it because he leaves no room for excuses.
Yeah.
He's just no bullshit.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are just raised too softly. I think we still came up in
Yeah.
that era where like
Mhm.
our parents were still tough on us.
Yeah.
But I feel like kids nowadays, their parents aren't tough on them. They're afraid to like be stern with them because they feel that their kids are gonna,
So, yeah.
oh, I'm gonna hurt my kid. No, you're not. Like your kid's gonna be fine. Just
Let him break
give,
a leg.
yeah, dog.
break
Like
a bone
let
or
him
two.
go out and fucking play
Yeah.
in the street. Well, not play in the street, but but let him get hurt. Like
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's kind of how I view it
Yeah.
in terms of
Mhm.
discipline.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's crazy, dog. Because what you're saying is like a perspective on things. You know, a perspective on the way you're gonna view discipline within your life.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's what it takes, dog. It takes a different perspective for them to get up, and because
Yeah.
people that want to get in shape or people that just want to start living a healthier life,
Mm-hmm.
you break it down so simple. Like, don't even make shit complex. You're either gonna do it or you're not. You
Yeah.
either want to or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you do, like you said, you're gonna write out the steps and do it. Follow that plan.
You
Right.
gotta be about it.
Yeah.
And it's tough, man. And I think like ultimately, I really fucking believe it's a mental thing, dog.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like I don't know your mind, I don't know how it functions, but you're not getting your shit done because your mind is just not allowing, or not that it's not allowing you, but your mind is just not there.
Yeah.
As opposed to someone that's disciplined, their mind is set. Like you said, it's black and white. You gotta go. Like
Yeah.
my little nephew, bro, that little kid. That kid has crazy discipline.
Talk
bro.
about it.
Just-
Talk about your nephew, because this is another thing that I do want to bring up, because your brother, I'm not gonna say his name if we don't want to.
Okay.
But your brother is
One of the 400.
one of the 5,000 chavarias that exist on this earth, that inhabited this earth, right? Beautiful creatures.
Yeah, thank you.
But he is not you though. Damn.
Oh,
No, I'm fucking with you. No, but he
Punk.
is he is his son's coach, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, but he did something that I think I really admire as a person who one day might be a father, is that he was not
Speak it to
easy,
existence.
not easy on his son, but
I tried winking. That's like.
well, at least
speak it
from what
into
I know. And the
existence.
reason why I say that is because the results show like your nephew is a bona fide, like has an amazing potential
Mhm.
to be an incredible
he's a little stud.
athlete.
Yeah.
And that doesn't come because he was born with that.
Nah.
Like
That's
his dad was on his ass and pushing him
Mhm.
to not come up with fucking excuses to be like, you told
Yeah.
me one story that I thought was really dope, that they had lost a tournament or something like that, and because of the way that your brother had impacted him with discipline and grit and grind,
Yeah.
I think it was that same day, right, or the next day.
El mismo día.
The
Same day.
Yeah, so same day that they lost that tournament,
Yeah.
that kid was in the backyard putting in fucking work.
Oh no. That was
Was that it?
no. So you're mixing two stories. So the first part was
Yeah.
a tournament that he lost, and
Okay.
and Pops was grilling him.
Okay.
The second thing that you said right now
Mhm.
that he went home, it was after he came back from Spain,
Ah,
and
okay.
he didn't perform well out
Ah,
there in
okay.
Spain. So he came back, and his mind was already like, bruh,
I'm gonna get this money, dog. I'm gonna
this
get this
this
shit.
tournament is
That's
coming
what
in
it-
365 days from today,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm training.
Mhm.
Pops
That's
isn't
what
here.
it-
The kid, bro, the kid straight up. I don't know if he went to school, but my brother, he left or something, and he came back home. My brother came back home to his house, and he saw his little boy. The dude was training. Like, he had cones set up, and he was like doing like these drills. And like, I think Jules was like maybe 11 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, bro. Like an 11-year-old kid with his mind
Yeah.
like laser focused on his plan. Like,
Yeah.
and the his parents, bro. That
Mhm.
tournament, Doug. I don't know if
Yeah.
I told you, but
No, I don't think I've heard this story.
Julian performed he underperformed in a tournament.
Okay.
And it was like a big tournament. It's called like the State Cup or something like that.
Yeah.
And he underperformed. I went out there, I recorded it, and I think it was like after the day, like they lost and they didn't even make it like to the finals, or they couldn't even go to the playoffs type thing. It was something like that. We're on the car, we're heading back home, lost, slumped, head down,
Mm-hmm.
and Pops is grilling him, bro.
Yeah.
Grilling him. Like, bro, we bought you kicks. And you over here performing like this? Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you,
Yeah.
man? Like, you know, if we're gonna do this, like we're spending all this, we're driving out here, you know, you
Yeah.
got people coming out here and this is how you're gonna perform. Like, bro, he's grilling him,
Yeah.
grilling him. And I'm thinking, bro, like, yo, Jules is only 11 years old, bro, and you got Pops talking to you like this. This little kid got some thick skin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Pops is going in.
Yeah.
Bro, mama starts to go in on him.
Oh.
And it's worse, bro. She
No
went
way.
in like, yeah, bro. She went
Really?
she went in, bro. I thought what my brother was doing was like, all right, you grilling him.
Yeah.
Mom's was grilling him, bro.
I'm sure.
And then, and
Yeah.
I'm in the mix, right? I'm
And
in
you're
the
just
car,
sort
I'm
of
in the
like this,
van,
like,
yeah.
sitting there
I'm
awkwardly.
not awkward because I'm thinking the same thing too. Like, you got Jules, you gotta do your thing, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you got to like you gotta perform everywhere you go. But I'm obviously like, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
11.
you're a little
He's
nicer.
11, bro. He's
Está bien, no
yeah, bro.
déjalo,
They're grilling
niño.
him, dog. They're
That's
grilling
crazy.
him, and then I see little Jules' face, and he's just like, I've seen this before. I've had this before. This is normal. And you could just tell, like, in his demeanor, he wasn't like down, and his parents weren't like beating him over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were grilling him, but homeboy was like, he understood, like, this is constructive criticism, and this is what's gonna make me. Like, this is what makes me me. This is what makes me the kid that stands out. Like,
Yeah.
I have my
That's
parents
dope,
that
dog.
tell me the truth,
Yeah.
that give it to me raw, and like, it's not, they don't wishy-wash anything. Like,
That's
those
good.
boys know, like, they're going to Spain and they're gonna go do the whole soccer thing, and bro, they got a fucking mountain to climb, and it
That's
ain't gonna be
crazy.
easy.
I had a fucking teacher call me out like that when I was drumming, and that shit fucking like it hit me hard, dog.
Yeah.
And I have
Talk about
fucking
it.
thick ass skin, dog. So that shit, he grilled me in front of class, like,
No way.
yeah, hell yeah,
Oh,
bro.
I think he told
You're
me. I
like,
think
he's
he told
coming in
me.
playing this bullshit.
Yeah, I
What
was
the
going
fuck
in.
is that? Get that shit out of my classroom, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
No, he did
Yeah.
it worse though. It was like he like paused, and he seen that, and he was like,
Do you think you're on beat?
nah, no,
Do that one more
it was
time.
more like sad.
Wow.
It's like it's crazy. Like you could be somebody in this, but you come like this.
this.
You-
Wow.
You come to class like with that.
Yeah.
It's
Dang.
like when those
Good job.
when parents tell you
Yeah.
like,
Good
I'm not
job.
mad at
Damn.
you, I'm disappointed in you,
Yeah,
kind of.
it was one of those type of things, and it fucked with me so much, dog. Like it stuck with me so much. Like I was like, yo, because I was putting in hours. I was
Mhm.
fucking putting in hours,
Yeah.
like at the drums,
That's
going to
wild,
the
bro.
studio, fucking putting in 4 hours,
That's
and then
wild.
like getting off of work, getting to class at 11 p.m.
Grind.
Not class, but in the studio, and I wouldn't leave till 4 or 5 in the morning. And then class started at 9. I would knock out for 4 hours, wake up, go to class at 9, and be at his fucking class or
Yeah.
at a teacher's class.
Hey, you
Yeah.
another motherfucker that got discipline, bro.
I got baby discipline, like because I kind of
When you get locked in, you get locked in.
when I
Oh,
get
hell
locked in,
yeah.
I get
Yeah.
locked in for sure. If
Yeah.
I'm locked in, it's like it's kind of hard to like get me out because I'm like I see red, I see the fucking finish line,
Yeah.
and I know where I'm going. But yeah, so then when he hit me with that, I was like, there's a level that I haven't been able to reach.
Yeah.
The 8 hours that I just put in doesn't fucking matter. The 6 hours that I put in when everybody was fucking sleepy, the studio was empty. There's no other drummers there at that time. After 11, it's empty. It's just the janitor. I was like, yo, I'm not. There's something I'm fucking missing here, bro. So what that did was, it just it fucked with me so much because nobody talked to me that way
Yeah.
in class and called me out like that. But then too, it kind of set me up like, yo, I got to be about this.
Yep.
Like, you either here or you not here. And what he's saying is that is great. You've put in fucking 6 hours and you didn't get no sleep. Congratulations. That's what everyone's fucking doing.
Yeah.
It takes more
Yeah.
than that to get to where you want to be or to get to reach the potential that you have.
That'll make somebody quit, bro.
Bro, and that shit fuck with me.
Yeah, that can make
Yeah,
somebody
dog.
quit. But that
So-
you see, that's go ahead.
Yeah, so that's why I just continued it.
Yeah.
I continue to drum and I continue to have that discipline. Yeah.
I have a question. So
Yeah.
what like for the listeners listening into this right now,
Mhm.
what in those moments, like what made you keep going, or
Yeah.
like what kind of internal conversation were you having with yourself? Like
At
curious.
first, I didn't want to hear it because you don't want to never meet the potential that someone's saying you have. So again, what was messing with me was the fact that I was putting so many hours, but he was saying there's more that you could tap into, and this is how you came prepared to class. It's sad to see you throwing away your talent. It's
Yeah.
sad to see you throwing
Mhm.
away what you bring to the
It's
table.
almost putting you down.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, so he hit me with like this motivation / like some real ass shit to tell you.
Mhm.
So yeah, dog, that shit, it was real. But it either like you're saying, it's either gonna put a bunch of excuses in your way, and you're gonna be like, okay, then
Yeah.
maybe I'm not about this. Maybe
Yeah.
I gotta reconsider this. And I had to talk to people. I talked to like mentors. I had to tell them what I heard
Mhm.
because I was internalizing it. Like I was like, yo, am I tripping?
Yeah.
Like, am I spending all this money to go to school for the wrong thing, et cetera, et cetera. So it literally fucked with me, but it was more like that. Everybody told me that should drive you.
Yeah.
Like that should be your driving force.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that with your little nephew, all those things, like when you're watching this and you're hearing that instead of like hurting him, it becomes
It's
a
fuel,
driving
dog. Yeah,
force
hell
for
yeah,
him.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's,
It's powerful.
I,
dog.
I also want to bring something up
Yeah.
that I think it's
That's
good
just,
that.
that shit's powerful, dog.
My bad.
That shit can be powerful. I just wanted to say. That
Oh
shit
no,
can be
hell yeah,
very,
and
very powerful.
and it's even like what your brother does is even more powerful because him and his wife are on the same page.
both. Yeah.
And what fucks up a lot of times, a lot of kids, is that one parent is the one that's like the enforcer,
Yeah.
and the one that's like, "Yo, let's get shit done,"
Mhm.
and the other parent's like, "No, take it easy,
Déjalo,
niño, déjalo, niño, maje." Like some shit like that, bro. And it's like it's cool, whatever, right? Not everyone has the same personality,
Absolutely.
but I think that's when parents have to come together and be on the same page and be like, "Yo, what is our goal with this child?"
Yeah.
Because right now this child cannot think for themselves. Like we have to kind of dictate what we want to instill in them in terms of what morals we want to instill in them, what beliefs, what work ethic,
Yeah.
and all of that is even more powerful when you have two people on the same page.
Yeah, bro. Like, right? Absolutely fucking powerful.
Yeah.
But how many people are really experiencing that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
not a lot, dog.
No.
Not a lot of people. Like, not a lot of people have good parents. I mean, they have, they have parents and they got loving parents, but not like any human. No human's perfect, bro. Like,
Yeah, and you could
it's
also,
tough, dog.
You could also be wise and know that, like, because when they hit me with what they hit me with, what that teacher said, I didn't go to my mom because I know she was gonna be that consoler, the one that was gonna be like, "It's okay, like
Yeah.
you've gotten this far," or so you'd
Yeah.
never go to that. Like, if
Mhm.
you know that that's what you have, if you know that that's what's around you,
Yeah.
like, pray that you're in the right circle. Pray
Yeah.
that your community, the people that you do life with,
Yeah.
are about the same shit, and they'll tell you, yeah, they're speaking facts into you, dog.
Mhm.
They're speaking facts into your life. Like, you could be better. There's another spot where you can get to.
Yeah.
Because if you have those people speaking that in your circle,
Mhm.
imagine the growth that you're doing. Imagine how far you're going to be getting. But if you're in the circle where they're all just like nice,
Chilling.
oh, well, as long as you're happy, that makes me happy.
Bro,
Yeah.
and that reminds me a lot of the kind of relationship that all of us here have, and Larry, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'm honestly grateful that I have this kind of friendship with you guys here,
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot of people are surrounded by a bunch of yes men,
Yeah.
like people that just go with whatever that person tells them, and they don't have the balls to check them.
Yeah.
Like, I know we've had conversations where, like, you ask me, like, am I tripping? And I give you my honest opinion. I know Larry comes to you too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, and this man will even check him when he's not even asking for it. But I mean, but that's kind of the beautiful thing is that
Yeah.
we can be honest with each other, and we don't
Yeah.
necessarily have to wait for one of us to come to us to be like, yo, dog, like, why you doing that bullshit? Like, you're better than that. Come on, dog. Like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, they just don't have those friends around them, or
Yeah.
they choose to hang around with a bunch of yes men. They
Yeah.
choose to not hear the truth, not to not hear the hard truth. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't take you to the
Yeah.
places that you want to be. It doesn't take you there mentally or emotionally or spiritually or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it. So
Yeah,
I think
man.
people need to put themselves
Yeah.
in situations or in groups
Yeah.
where people don't throw bullshit around.
Yeah.
I
Your,
think
your circle's key, Dad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think
Your
I was.
circle's major key.
I think but in the way I see it is, I was definitely blessed to like bump into the circle.
Yeah.
Because like you and Larry were kind of already like, you guys knew each other,
And
right?
blowing each other already.
Yeah, and then I think we've had mutual friends and
We'll
stuff. But I was like, I
We'll
was
cut this out.
privileged to
No, I'm saying
to cut into the circle and be
Yeah.
about it, man. Because it's really, for sure, what you're saying is exactly what's going on within this place. So, if some people, what if they're not fortunate enough
Yeah.
to
You gotta. Yeah.
if you're not fortunate enough to have that, then I say go seek that. Because somebody that I think we could all agree with that does that is Larry. Larry will go and ask for advice.
Yup.
He takes advantage of the people he knows and says, "Yo, I gotta go.
What
This
you
is
saying?
this is what's on my mental right now.
Yeah.
I want to hear your perspective on it."
Yeah.
Right. And that's where I got to give props to this man. And same thing with you, Doug, because I know you've been there walking with me through a bunch of shit, Doug. And
Always,
there's something
bro.
that you bring to the table that's like irreplaceable.
Got you better, dog. You already
All
know.
right,
Got you
well,
better, dog.
But yeah, that,
I want to move on to one last thing because we're at
ahead.
an hour and 7 minutes.
Your
Yeah.
circle is everything.
Circle is everything for real.
Circle's key.
Now you're in a different season, let's call it, right?
yeah.
True or not true?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to?
Yeah.
Talk-
bro,
okay,
bro,
so-
Dale.
You are now venturing into
What's up, fool?
music.
What's up, fool?
¿Verdad?
Hey.
El perreo.
El perreo.
El perreo. And so my question to you is, well, I know
Yeah.
your intentions. We all here know your intentions because we're working with you. So talk to the people who are listening right now. What are your intentions with this music? What drove you to want to start doing this besides money?
On some real.
On some
Yeah.
real.
All right. You get paid $14.75 to clean up a trash can every day.
Talk about it.
Every day.
Yeah.
$14.75 to clean up a trash can. You got to clock in. You got to do that. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hard. People do it.
Yeah.
It's a way of earning a living. Respectable in so many ways.
Yep.
Music, I kind of feel like it's the same thing, bro. Just clock in, do your job, like it, love it, hate it sometimes, struggle with it, but execute. Do it. Clock in. Clock in.
Yeah.
Clock in. Make your mistakes. Make your mistakes. Make your mistakes. Make your mistakes. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I got a corner, man. I'm super, super grateful for the people that are collabing with me. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. Sometimes the people that, God willing, if you have people that are surrounded by you, they see things from you that sometimes you don't even see it yourself.
Yeah.
And through conversation and through intense, intimate moments, if you're lucky and you're privileged to have times like that, like how I've been privileged and lucky, I just got a group of very, very amazing people that believe in me, that they see the potential that I have to offer this game and just what I could possibly do.
Yeah.
Nothing's for certain. But they see like, yo, you got this.
Yeah.
You don't see it, homie, but you got this. Like, you
Yeah.
got something to offer. Like, it's one of the dopest things in the world. Like, I'm really, really lucky to have people in my corner that are giving of themselves to work and work hard clean them damn clean up my trash cans, and blood, sweat, and tears for this this idea that we have. We have a little plan on dropping 12 tracks.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's gonna happen.
Speak on it.
We
Speak
got
it into existence, dog.
We got 2 cooking. We got a 3rd one in writing.
That's right.
And we're just working, man.
Yeah.
We're just cleaning up the trash can. We're clocking in. We're doing the best that we can. You, the viewer or the listener, if you like it, you like it. You fuck with it, you fuck with it.
Yeah.
That's the point. We're making music for people to fuck with it, to like it, to inspire them, to move them, to make them feel good, to make them feel sad, tell them a story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
El perreo, some doing reggaeton.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm dabbling into that. I got a team behind me, and I'm just lucky, dog. I'm really lucky to have the people that I have on some real shit. Like I'm only like my success and millions of other people's success is really like a lot of respect and spotlight needs to go to the people that are in their corner.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge believer in that. Like, you're only as good as your team, dog. So thank God I got some people that believe in me, and we're trying.
That's what it, dog. So how does it feel venturing into music?
It's like wild.
It's wild.
It's wild, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's wild because it's I don't know, man. I think like it's a sport, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, on some real shit, it's a sport to me. Like, I think in anything in life, like you can get really good at it, man. Like, if you put your mind to something, you can get good at it. If you work on it daily, you make the decision and get better. You guys are fucking. You have the experience to back that up. You did the drumming thing.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
You're a beast. You did the producing thing. Hard. You're a fucking beast. Like, so if you just got to put in the time, dog. You put in the time, the work will speak for itself. And, but I'm venturing off into I don't know where.
Yeah. No,
But,
but that's good, dog. That's crazy that you're over here working, doing what you got to do. You got the team, you got a team with you and all that stuff. I'm excited for it. I want to see the production of this. I want to hear it. I've already heard a little herbs and spices that you're throwing into your little mix and stuff. So so it's dope, dog. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see where it's going and just hear it. Hear. How long for people that are waiting? How long do you think? What you thinking? What's the game plan here? If you can't even say, you can say here first.
Look, we haven't spoke. My team and I, we haven't spoke about stuff. We're working right now. Right now, we're just putting our head down.
He's lying. He just doesn't want to say.
We got our head down and we're working. But what I can say is soon, for sure. It's soon. Like it's soon.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
That's dope, dog.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited, dog. I'm gonna be honest. I just love working. I just love hearing people talk about an idea, seeing it go into motion, and then have like being executed and finishing. And it's fucking dope. It's something beautiful about like every time. Like, I have not gotten tired of that process. Like, when I've worked with Ben, when I've worked with Evie, with Larry, it never gets old. It's just and it's literally on like a track, song by song basis, where it's like you're focusing in all your attention and energy on one thing, and you want to see it through. And then once you see it, completed and it's out, and when you see people enjoying it, it's just satisfying,
level,
bro. And I think that's what a lot of creatives love, is that obviously you're doing the art, you're expressing yourself for yourself, but you also it's nice to have other people fuck with your shit and tell you like, yo, your song got me through some, like, I remember when Blessed had just come out, or people were fucking like, Larry, we're gonna get copyrighted. Relax. Damn. Sorry. No, we won't. Fuck, bro, I like have some kind of ownership in that fucking song. Put that shit on my podcast, bro.
This is my 4th glass of wine.
It's not my friend. But Larry would tell me that like people would come up to him and be like, yo, that song got me through some shit. And like, I know that I didn't write the lyrics to it, but just knowing that I was a part of that process, it's fucking dope. Like, seeing videos of like people singing the fucking song and like Larry performing that shit. That shit touches my soul, bro. It's something else.
Okay,
dog.
so you had
we should.
Damn. Yo, Usyka,
Talk
you
to me.
had the opportunity to experience something like that to a certain degree, right? I know I can't remember what producer was or DJ, but they played your fucking original sound,
Talk
bro,
about it.
on
Oh.
a festival,
about
dog.
Oh
it.
yeah.
I remember I was there with you. I think I was there with you, and we were here. We were actually right here,
Oh
bro.
wait.
And
So
some shit happened, got reposted, and
yeah,
like,
yeah. So
what
it
was that?
actually wasn't out of the video that he had posted was of him like using it in like a video. Like he was trying to be funny, like do
Yeah.
something funny.
Oh yeah.
But and it was Zed.
Yeah,
So I'm sure a lot of you
huge, bro.
listening know who he is. He's done that what's that song? The all you have to do is stay. Wait a minute, some shit. Yeah, that shit. He's done a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Obviously, people know who he
Huge.
is.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And so
We don't know a single song, but he's huge.
yeah, he's humongous. He's so humongous we can't even tell you all the
One
songs that he
song.
has. But no, but he has a lot of shit out there, and
Yeah,
so that feeling to me was like, it was fucking crazy. Like
Yeah.
I to this day, like now thinking back to it, it's like, yo, how do these things fucking happen to
Yeah.
me? Like
Yeah.
I don't when I make stuff, I don't make it with somebody in mind. Like, oh, this sounds like something that this DJ would like to play, or this DJ.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just you,
I just
dog.
make what I
Yeah.
make, and like
Yeah.
somehow like it finds its way to people. And
Yeah.
I'm not the person that likes to go and throw my music and shove it down people's throats, like, or at least not to like big DJs. Like I'll send them out if I connect with a DJ that fucks with my shit,
Yeah.
and he hits me up or she hits me up, and they're like, yo, I love your shit. Can you send me stuff? I'll send them stuff.
Yeah.
But somehow it finds its way to other people, and that's
Yeah.
out of my control. It just moves that way. And so, having that kind of, I guess, semi validation from established like platinum
Yeah,
record selling
yeah.
DJs is like,
Huge, bro.
it's dope, dog. It's
Yeah.
a dope feeling, and that's what keeps me going. And obviously, I'm not saying that and like trying to flex, because I'm still not living off my music financially, but it's
Yeah.
like those little nuggets that remind me, like, yo, dog, like you have something, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're not just some like average producer. Like you've had these little moments, and they show that you need to keep doing this.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah.
what like keeps me going. So it's a dope ass feeling, dog.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I know Larry has experienced that on some levels. I know you're gonna experience that too.
Yeah.
It's gonna come, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be one of the dopest feelings. It's gonna be so rewarding, even if like only like, and I don't think only 50 people are gonna hear it, but even if only 50 people heard it and they message you and they're like, yo, I can't stop dancing to that song.
Yeah.
That to you is gonna be like,
It's huge.
that's it.
bro.
That's all I care about. So
Yeah.
excited. It's super
Yeah,
excited.
super
I'm
excited.
super excited
I'm-
for this
I'm-
journey.
I'm also excited for side projects that you got not related to music.
Okay,
Like,
what's up?
yeah, like
What's up? Let
stuff
'em know.
that you
Let 'em
get
know.
into, dog. Like
Tell
you,
'em.
you obviously
Tatted
like. Well, some people may not know this, but you also you like do film. You film things.
No,
do
Jeremy.
music videos or have done music videos.
Yeah.
And I think that's dope, because I feel like we share that. We share a
That passion for
love
film.
for for film, and that's something that I can't wait till you dive into like a little deeper.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that venture for you as well.
Yeah.
Because I hope I'm along for the ride.
Of course,
like
bro.
that exploration of film, and it's crazy
I should
because
slap you right now,
everything
bro.
is like
How
adding
dare you.
I
up.
should slap you right now. What's
Why?
wrong with you? If I'm there.
Yeah. Well, it's because I want to work. Some projects you're probably
Yo, hold
gonna
my
work-
drink. Hold my
Yeah.
drink.
Some projects
Hold my drink, man.
you're probably gonna be working, doing your thing, but then we definitely might collab, and for sure collab. But it's exciting to know that your boy over here is also venturing into fucking
Yeah.
film and shit, bro.
You know what I've noticed? Like, it
Yeah.
feels like we all just get involved in everybody else's projects. Like,
Yeah.
and I don't come from a film background, but
Yeah.
it's just like because of our relationship, like we're all homies, and like sometimes I'll just butt in. I'll be like, yo, let me fuck with that, or like you'll come in on the studio session, you'll be like, yo, let me lay a verse real quick, and we let it happen, and like
Yeah.
it's dope because we don't force anything. It's like
No.
literally just us being
Yeah.
curious
Yeah.
and want to and you too, you're getting into songwriting. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know this, but
true.
Beast actually wrote the hook to Larry's Bruce Wayne.
Come on,
Like,
man.
Come on, dog.
Come on,
Damn,
man.
blood. Let's hear it one time for Beast, dog. This man.
All night long.
Hey,
I
I be on it all night long. Damn.
I'll be on it all night long. It's so much
Yeah.
fun.
And then
night.
you
Still
killed it.
real young.
Damn.
Hit the booth. Play the jack.
But
yeah,
see,
bro.
that's
When I
what
heard when I heard you on it, bro, it like blew my mind, dog. Larry was like, "Yo, we got," because I didn't know you were gonna be on it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even till he said, "Yo, we kind of did something to the track."
Yeah.
Larry said, and then he played it in his car, and it was back when he had like his old
the
car.
Mustang.
Nah,
okay,
the
okay,
little
The Corolla?
the brown Toyota.
Oh,
Dang,
the Accord,
yeah,
the Honda.
He was he
butt-
had like his
That shit was farting in the speaker.
he had like it didn't even have a radio. So he took his like JBL and he's bumping it on the JBL speaker that he took in the car.
Oh,
And then when it started going,
yeah.
I was like when your verse came out, I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck? And then he was like, oh, that's Jerms. I was like, what? Bro, it was dope. It was so dope. I was like, run that back, dog. We gotta run that back.
You were messing with the track?
Yeah, dog. When I first heard it, I was like, yo. And that's why when I went up to you when I saw you the next time, I was like, yo, dog. I heard you, and you were like, yo, he didn't want to give me the full. He didn't want to give me the full.
I heard it.
What? How many did you do? He was like, he didn't want to give me the full.
He didn't want to give me the 16, dog. He didn't want to give me the 16, bro.
Yeah.
No, but that song is track, dog.
Yeah.
Song is track. That song is dope, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
dog.
I heard it last night,
Yeah.
and like I really got the chance to like, cause I'm dabbling into the music now.
Yeah.
So I've been doing my homework. I'm trying to do the best that I can. My due diligence. And yo, Larry, bro, Larry got skills. Larry got skills. His wordplay, his IQ for music.
Yeah.
Larry definitely knows what he's talking about.
Check
when
out
it
the
comes to
track,
music.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
On all
like
song
Ganza.
platforms.
On all
Ganza.
song platforms.
Bruce Wayne.
But yeah, dog, I'm super excited to hear what you guys. Well, I mean, I already know what you guys.
You know what I'm
cooking.
saying? Cause you
But
just, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
You know what
excited
I'm
for them
saying?
papers to have what you got cooking. You know what I'm saying, blood? But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jerms. I
course,
really
bro.
appreciate you taking
Thank you
time
guys for
out
the
of your
time.
Yes,
of your
dog.
schedule to come talk to us. We'd love to have you on again. Obviously,
Downers.
get into different topics. I know this podcast was more just like a getting to know you for the audience, for the listeners,
Yeah.
and hopefully next time we can talk about some other shit.
Let's get it, bro.
Do you know what I mean, blood?
Definitely.
So
definitely.
anything else, Beast? You want to?
No, that's it, man. We'll be keeping you up to date because this is where we're gonna announce it first when that album's coming out.
You know
Oh, yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
gonna premiere.
Right here.
We can do the.
We'll let you know. Hey.
I need to get the different one that does like the stutter, but does it on its own. Because right now I had to do it on my own.
Thank you guys for having me.
Still.
Though.
Yeah, I appreciate it, though. I
thank you.
really appreciate it. Thank you for the wine too. It was good.
You're welcome.
It was
I
litty.
drank it myself, but you're welcome.
All right, dog. Well, thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, my name is Usika.
This Beast.
We will catch you guys next time. Peace.
You heard?